Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I've actually got the Friday off today. It is a public holiday down in the land down under. So what I'm going to be spending today doing instead of working at the office, that's okay though. We're working on the second job, which is YouTube. So we're going to do a bunch of videos today. And to kick that off, we've got to talk about what is releasing next Monday. Now, what specifically is releasing next Monday is a KITH Monday program. And we're getting, in this upcoming KITH Monday program, a bunch of knits. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the teaser, not the actual Monday program in its entirety, just the teaser of the upcoming KITH Monday program spring knit release. Yes, guys, so because you liked the recent Monday program coverage, you'll give me the comments, you'll give me the likes, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do you a solid and I'm going to do another Monday program coverage because, you guys, you gave it a lot of support. So I want to say thank you for that. If you want me to keep going, keep doing these Monday program, teasers, coverage, KITH release programs, just make sure that you like the video and comment down below. Now, let's dive into it. We just got to cover a little bit of a timeline before we dive into this KITH Monday program, because I think it's a little bit significant, this KITH Monday program. So, quite recently, we had the KITH Spring 1 drop, filled with awesome pieces. We covered the lookbook, we covered the whole... Well, we covered the lookbook, we didn't cover the whole collection individually. Now, if KITH does another seasonal drop, I'll cover the lookbook when that comes out, but if you guys want me to cover each individual piece when the collection actually drops, just let me know in that comment section below, either on this video or on the lookbook video for a future full KITH season. So we had, going back to the Spring 1 drop, we had the Spring 1 drop, and I thought it was really weird that KITH highlighted the fact that it was the Spring 1 drop, because when a brand normally releases a seasonal release like a summer release or a spring release, they don't say it's the Spring 1 release unless there's the intent of doing a second release, right? So we had the KITH Spring 1 release, then we had a couple of Monday programs as we expect. Unfortunately, I didn't cover those. I didn't cover them. It was the, there were a bunch. The most notable that I can remember that I didn't cover, and I'm literally beating myself up not covering it, was the KITH New York Yankees collab. Should have covered that. That was super stupid of me not to cover that. But we had all those programs. Then we covered the more recent KITH ABC collab, which if you want to watch it and you haven't seen that, it'll be in the description section below, so you can go down there and watch it there. So we covered one Monday program of recent memory, and also the last KITH big seasonal release. Now, this upcoming Monday the, I don't even know, I think it's the 11th? No, what the hell am I on about? No, it's like the 13th. It's like the 13th, I think. Anyway, that Monday, we are getting what's being called the KITH Spring Knit Monday program release. Now, what I think, what I think this means is that KITH, now that they've done Spring 1, now that they've released a couple, Monday programs, and now that they're releasing this spring-themed Monday program release, I feel like KITH is gearing up for Spring 2. I don't know, there's nothing, they've got nothing saying they are, but I feel like with this new Monday program being spring themed, they're making spring themed stuff, I feel like they're gonna be moving on to doing a Spring 2 release, which I hope so, because we'll cover that on the channel. I'm assuming it's going to be a really cool release. There's going to be a bunch of cool pieces in it. I'm super keen if they actually do release the Spring 2 collection sometime soon, but that's why I just wanted to go through the timeline of releases that's happened recently and talk about why I'm a little bit excited to talk about the teaser for this Monday program release, because I feel like within the next couple weeks, we might be seeing the Spring 2 collection. Very exciting stuff. Now that we've got that out of the way, now we've got my speculations on the Spring 2 release date out of the way, we should actually talk about the teaser. So, as I discussed, it's only the teaser. Now, the teaser does contain a lot of pieces in it, but I don't know if it's all the pieces that are going to be releasing this Monday. So, we'll cover the teaser in today's video. Talk about what we can see, what we think is going to be in it, and If not, they decide to release more pieces, when KITH or Ronnie shares it on their Instagram, the whole Monday program capsule, I'll then recover it. It'll probably be on Sunday because, you know, they like to tease it and, you know, show it off the day before. So it'll probably be around like Saturday, Sunday that we'll get another couple images of it. So we'll cover the teaser today, talk about it there, and then when we get those images further down the track, we'll talk about that on Saturday, Sunday. Now, if you guys are not subscribed and you want to see more coverage of KITH, more details to do with this upcoming Monday program, all you got to do, click the big old red subscribe button down below. And also my voice is going, what? Okay, we back. Yeah, subscribe down below if you want to see upcoming KITH program releases, KITH coverage. That's all I really got to say, guys. So without further ado, we'll head over to Ronnie's Instagram, go to the post that he posted about the teaser, cover what's in the teaser, and then we'll talk about my speculations on if we're going to get any more than what's in the teaser, and what my thoughts and opinions are on the teaser itself. So let's head on over to Ronnie's Instagram and have a look at the KITH Spring Knits Monday program teaser. Here we are, guys. Okay, so this is the image teasing the upcoming Monday program. What do we think first off the bat? From what I see 3 knit, I'm gonna assume sweaters. I'm gonna assume that KITH is gonna be releasing some knit sweaters and not things like knit cardigans. But because of how the image is done, all I can really tell is that it's gonna be a knit. It's gonna have the KITH logo embroidered on it somewhere, because look, it's literally folded over the top of each other. So I don't even know where the KITH logo is gonna be. Placing bets though that the KITH logo is gonna be on the left breast, because like 90% of brands put the logos or put the embroidery details on the left breast. It's just how it's done. It's just how it is. So I'm gonna bet that it's gonna be a sweater with a KITH embroidered logo on the left breast, or it's gonna be a cardigan in 3 colors, split down the middle with like buttons or a zip or something, and then a KITH logo embroidered on the left breast there. It could be a like a quarter zip. It could just be like a full knit sweater with a quarter zip, you know, down to about where the chest is. Could be that. It's just, you could speculate literally like 15 pieces of clothing that could be releasing this. And the worst part is that Ronnie doesn't make it any easier by saying it's the Spring Weight Knits Monday program. Awesome, tell me what that is. Is it a quarter zip? Is it a full sweater? Is it a cardigan? Like, Ronnie, don't do this to us. Or at least give me images that makes it a little bit clearer, because this is just a folded over knit something, and I don't know what the hell it could be. So he hasn't really given us a lot. But as I said, give it like Saturday, give it till Sunday, he'll show us more images. It always works out like this. It always works out that there's a teaser, and a couple days down the line, it's the full images. We get a full idea of what's coming out on Monday. Now, just touching on Monday program releases, it's a really smart way of KITH really separating itself as a brand from other brands. Because think about it, you know, all the brands do regular releases on Thursdays, on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. You know, it's generally towards the end of the week, right? That's generally when brands do it. But KITH, alongside brands like Der Schutzer and stuff like that, they've switched the game up a little bit by releasing it on a Monday. And, you know, when you think of brands on certain days, when you're like, who releases on Monday? I instantly think of KITH. I instantly think of Der Schutzer. Having a consistent release on a Monday or a certain day of the week every single time really makes you stand out as a brand. It's a smart way to handle it. Instead of just spontaneously doing releases, it makes it hard for people to keep up. But doing it on a certain day of the week is definitely a smarter way of handling it. So it also makes it a lot easier to cover, because then I can anticipate that it's always going to come on Monday. So it's smart by KITH to do that. I thought I would just touch on that quite quickly. But moving back to the teaser image, moving back to what we think is going to be in it, I personally think it's going to be a sweater. I would like it to be a sweater over a cardigan. I'm not on the cardigan grind. I can't do it, man. When young people wear cardigans, I'm just like, man, you're going to be wearing that in 40 years. Wear something youthful to show your youth now before age comes in and steals that from you. You know, like I can't wear old people stuff now because I'm going to be doing that in 40 years anyway. So I kind of like my sweaters. I kind of like my youthful things. So I'm really hoping it's a sweater and not a cardigan. If it's a quarter zip sweater, you know, like a knit sweater, KITH logo on the left breast and a quarter zip down here, I think that could be really playful. That could be a good time, but again, it's just so hard to tell what the actual pieces are. They've got some cool looking patterns on them. It looks like a chain pattern along near the KITH logo, and then like different patterns along here and stuff. Again, super hard to tell what it is until we actually see it, but hopefully with more teaser images coming out in, you know, 1 to 2 days time, we'll get a full idea of what we're looking at. Hopefully this isn't all that's going to release, but Monday programs are generally quite small. When Monday program releases are bigger than, I would say, 3 or 4 pieces, you're looking at a medium to bigger sized Monday program release, because Monday program releases on average, I would say, are about 3 pieces. So seeing 3 pieces in here, I wouldn't be shocked if this is all we're getting for this Monday program release. But again, the main reason I'm excited to talk about this teaser, and the main reason I want to talk about it and highlight it, is that that Ronnie has highlighted in the caption of it that it's the spring weight knits. Emphasis on spring. Hopefully it's not just like, oh, it's the spring weight knits because it's coming out in spring. Hopefully it means that he's making spring pieces, and then we're going to get spring 2. The full seasonal collection. But I mean, that is a speculation. We're just gonna have to see. We're definitely gonna have to see, guys. But I want to know what your thoughts and opinions are, guys, on the teaser image. What do you think's actually going to release? I'm placing bets on a sweater in 3 different colors, but again, it's just impossible to find out. Hell, it could be like a is it a doily, like a thing that you put on a wooden table at your grandma's place with where you put your coffee and stuff? You know, it could be that for all we know. With the patterns on it, it bloody well could be. We wouldn't even know. But we're just gonna have to find out. What do you guys think it is? Do you think it's a sweater? Do you think it's a cardigan? Do you think it's a quarter zip? What do you think about it? How do you feel about knits in general? Are you a knit type of person or you're not? I know some people don't vibe with knits. They don't like the overall aesthetic of it. Totally understandable. It is a certain aesthetic and a certain vibe that some people just don't deal with. Totally fine with that if you feel that way. Let me know in the comment section below if that's the case. And just give me all your thoughts and opinions on KITH, this teaser, and what you think is going to be coming out on Monday, guys. Either on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or, as always, in the comment section below. Unfortunately though, guys, that's it. That's all we really have teaser wise to do with this upcoming Monday program. But don't stress, we will be getting more images in the coming days, and I can recover them as well. Just make sure that you like this video, comment down below that you want to see more KITH coverage. I can definitely do that, because then I'll definitely make a video for you guys if you want to see that. So that is all we've really got for the teaser. We've got an image that is 3 knits, 3 different colors: navy, gray, and green. Personally, I was kind of feeling the navy though. The white KITH embroidered logo kind of pops on that dark blue. Kind of steezy. But again, my opinion on that could totally change if I find out it's like a cardigan, because then I'm like, I don't like looking like I'm 60, bro. So it all depends. It all depends on what the pieces are. We're gonna have to see what it is later on in the week. So that's all we've really got to cover about it, guys. So until the next KITH video, until the next full seasonal release, I guess, until we do another full KITH seasonal release, until the next streetwear video, guys, I'll catch you later.